is this is no Michael here. This is a free class I'm doing about how to have fun, because we all know that there's more fun that we could be having, and this is a demonstration, a live demonstration of fun, as well as a lecture, a discourse about fun, and we may have a fun-filled meditation, which I don't even know if that's your idea of fun, but it's my idea of fun. So we're going to do that. We're just going to talk about fun, because fun is the rage all these days. Fun is not a rage all these days. Fun is one of these buzzwords. And I'm sorry if the air conditioner is like making a lot of noise. I don't know what it sounds like on your end, but it's just going to be what it is here. Fun. So fun's been on my mind a lot lately because, well, for starters, I'm doing a concert, and this is the first classical concerts. I play the piano, in case you don't know, okay? This is the first classical concert that I've done since before the pandemic. So it's been a minute. And before the pandemic, I was playing all the time. And I just haven't been doing that. And so I'm like trying to like get back into it, but it's not just about getting back into it, it's also about, it's like this evolution of me and my values and my way of being and my way of looking at things. It's like, well, we've had some time off, and now it's like I've grown and I've changed in that period of time. But the thing with fun, is that like the word fun is like it has these connotations about being about, fun is something that kids do, or fun is something that you want. You gotta have fun, because if you're not having fun, then it's boring, and as if it's this like optional thing. But like, see, at the end of the day, I mean, come on, everything that you do is fun, and if it's not fun, then you're not going to do it. Okay, so you gotta think about that a little bit. Like, look at the things you do, things you actually do, and say, like, why am I doing this? The reason you're doing it is because it's fun. You're not doing anything that's not fun, by the way. So even if it's something that you don't think is fun, like let's say you're like doing your taxes and you're like, this is so boring, this is so tedious. Okay, well, I hate to break it to you. I don't even know if I want to spoil this for you, but there is something fun about that for you. We could say, maybe you think it's fun to complain about how tedious it is. Maybe you think it's fun to... So this is something that you have to learn through observation. Okay, I can sit here and say this stuff to you, but you're not going to understand that unless you actually experience it. Don't you know it? Yes, you do. I think you know it. We all do. Okay, so fun has been on my mind a lot because piano. Fun has been on my mind because of business. Fun has been on my mind because of... Well, those are the two big things. It's not just about business. Sometimes you just have to let things move through you. You have to let things happen. If you look at my stories right now, there's a program that I'm offering, a one-on-one thing where we're going to have fun. Okay? So this is for if you have a business, if you're doing something, it could be... This would be applicable to at least 3 types of people. Okay, one is for business. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're doing the kind of thing I'm doing. Number 2 is if you're a pianist, doing the kind of thing I'm doing, playing piano. And third kind of person is, if you have a job and you make money by working for someone else. We could be having fun. You could be having fun, because it's not fun to work for someone else, is it? It could be. It could be. It's a little harder. So let's talk about those 3 things. Let's talk about how I was banned from Instagram DMs for 24 hours this morning. I have no idea why. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about it. I'm trying to keep things moving. I'm trying to keep things in a flow. Okay? Keep things flowing freely. I want things to flow. You know? Flow, flow, flow. When you're having fun, I hate that word. I just hate the word. I can't even say it with a straight face. But we just let it move. So it's like every single breath. Every one. Moves. So just let them move. It's an experience. You're creating experiences. You're always creating experiences. There's nothing else that you create. So as the experience is created, you see, every moment. That's what it means to be an artist. That's what it means to be a performing artist. That's what it means to be a creator. That's what it means to be anything. It means to be a writer. You're creating experiences. I'm going to try to keep this focused around the topic of business and also focused around the topic of piano, business, informed by piano. Business. None of your business. Flow. Keep it moving. Always keep it moving. See, what I'm doing right now is I'm creating experiences, and I'm noticing the experiences, and I'm looking at myself in the thing. I hope that my internet's a little bit spotty, so I hope that it's not. Stupid thing, just hold on a second. Let's go on a little trip over here. Hey. Okay. I hope it's still working. You know, fun. Sometimes I play video games on Instagram live. We're not doing that right now. Because this is not that type of fun. I could be having that type of fun right now. But I want to just talk to you. I want to just have this little chat that we're having. Just talking about fun. And talking about how, you see, it's a sense. It's like a felt sense. You know, when you make a decision, it's like make a choice. It's like, I'm gonna do it. You know, or do I want to get caught up in something that's irrelevant? Like I've got these are, it's a bathing suit. Swim trunks, is that what they're called? See, it's just like, it's the spur of the moment. Okay, this is not a brilliant idea. I'm not saying it's a brilliant idea. I'm not saying this is something that I would be like, oh yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna put the swim trunks on my head. That's not, I mean, I don't know. It's just like it occurred to me right now, so I did it. Okay, it's that type of liveness, that type of like immediacy that you want to connect with. That's how it becomes fun. Okay, so if you're always like just in your head and you're just kind of like in the past or the future, or you're kind of doing what's expected of you or what you've planned out. It's the opposite of planning. Okay, there has to be a spontaneity to it. So when you're building your business, you want to connect with that. You want that to be the thing. Okay, that it's fun like that. That there is a spontaneity to it. That it's like you're talking to a real person. And not like this pre-planned character. It's got to be real. Okay? It doesn't have to be, it's not about anything specific other than that, like, because you just have to feel, like, people have to feel that this is a real thing. And so, like, you're a person too. And so you know that if you're enjoying the thing that's happening, or even just connected to it, you know, the word enjoy, it's like, so there's this thing called mindfulness, which is about being aware of what's happening, which is synonymous with enjoying what's happening. You can't be aware of something without enjoying it. What? Michael, that's crazy. It's true. You know, awareness and mindfulness and enjoyment, my child, are equivalent. They're one and the same. Those are synonyms, equivalent and one and the same. And mindfulness and awareness and enjoyment, loving kindness. The wish that that you are enjoying this experience as I enjoy this experience. And this is how you want to build your business, the way that when I'm playing piano, I am enjoying it. And I am, and if it feels like I'm not enjoying it, then I deliberately force it. I force it. I'll just bang harder on the keys. I'll just allow my arms to fall, to be driven by gravity rather than anything I'm doing. I, Captain. You want it to be totally spontaneous, where it's only an improvisation driven on the train to freedom. Because when it's on that train, then you know where it's going. This is my new hat. This is the Cormanism. We have hats which are indicative of our rank in the cult of Cormanism. I, of course, being the highest level, I have the best hat. Let's just have a moment of silence to appreciate just whatever comes up here. I gotta keep it moving, because on Instagram Live, you can't just like sit here and just meditate. Can we? Of course we can. It's an experience, cowboy. So that's all I want to say about that. You got to get used to this. You got to make these decisions. You have to be willing to actually take ownership of your experience and actually turn it into something. Because you got to ride the waves, okay? It's not just a matter of, like, you know, you got to ride the waves. You have to ride them as they happen. If you're trying to fit it to a mold, see, that's the whole point. You want to get good at that, dude. Get good at the waves. Good at the waves. Okay? So if you have any questions about fun, if you have any questions about how to supercharge your business, supercharge your piano playing, or supercharge your performance on the job, in the office, we can talk. Let's give some specific examples. I'll just, before we wrap this up, we'll just talk a little bit about in business. So, business, like I'm talking about the kind of business that I do. You're an entrepreneur, you do stuff online. You can do it in person too, but like you're writing stuff, maybe you're making videos, you're doing lives like this. You have things that you're making. These are experiences that you make for people. And first and foremost, you need to be making them for yourself. Okay? So this class that I'm doing right now, I love to use myself as an example because it's just right here. It's like, why not talk about myself? I'm expecting you to follow suit, expecting you to imitate, expecting you to try it out, ask questions, see reflected against your own experience. Do a live like I'm doing it. Turn the camera on. Don't plan it out. See, I didn't plan this out. I'm just going for it. Okay, because the point is that I'm just trying to have fun here. So at every moment there are choices. It's like, do this, I could do that. I could keep speaking, I could start singing. I could just sit here like this, or I could put on a hat. And you just pick the one that's fun. Pick the one that's fun. This is what, this engages people, okay? This is how it becomes engaging. Otherwise, you're so awkward. So you may say, well, Michael, you're awkward. No, this is not awkward. I'm not awkward. See, I used to be awkward. When I started doing this, I was very awkward. The first live that I ever did, I couldn't even talk. I just turned the camera on and I was terrified. I was just like, oh my God, people are actually able to watch me right now. Just based on what? Just and I'm not even, I don't even know. I'm just sitting here alone in my room and there's people, strangers watching. That was terrifying. So I'm used to it now, okay? Now I can just be like, okay, turn the camera on and we're just going to have fun. But that doesn't faze me anymore. So you got to get to that point, okay? Can you get to that point? Can you be like that? Can you be where you just don't care? You just don't care because it's because you're just so in command of it. You're so in command of your experience that you just know that you're the master of the experience. You're the ME, and you can just do it. It's not about being. See, it's like you have to introspect and you have to monitor and track your own experience, your own emotional experience. Is this fun? Or does it feel like I'm stuck? Okay, because I want other people to experience some kind of flow. I want other people to be having fun, and I want them to be connected to what I'm doing. So if I'm connected to what I'm doing, and I'm flowing and just kind of boop-a-doop-a-doo, other people will too. Now, unless they don't like me or something, they have some other issue. Okay, maybe they think that this is ridiculous. Maybe it's hard for them to focus. Fine. Whatever. But let's say you have some predilection to liking me or whatever, it's not going to be an issue. You're just going to be like, Michael's weird. Love that guy. And then that'll be it. And you'll be connected to this. And we'll be having a thing back and forth. That's how you make money. You have to have fun with people. You get people that like to spend time with you. And they want to be like you. Because they see you and they're like, this guy has something. It could be you really want to be me. Or it could just be, I don't really want to be Michael, but I don't know. Every once in a while, maybe I just want a little bit of that. I want a little bit of that spirit. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm putting that spirit on display. I'm celebrating it so that it's there. And it's this is a thing that exists in the world. That's what you got to do. You got to find your spirit and put it out there. And then when you do that, you're going to find other people that are going to resonate with it. And the more fun you have with it, and the more you just like, there it is, the more other people are going to pick up on it. You can't convince other people. It's not about like changing anyone's mind. That's not the idea. You're just trying to find resonance. It's all about resonance. Okay, it's all about waves resonating. Just trying to make it, just trying to sync it up a little bit. And that's how it works, you know? It's like you watch TV or something, you have some jingle or some commercial or something, and you're just like, that's catchy. You're just like, oh, I like that. And then there it is. Then you pay them money. So that's what I'm getting you to do. Getting you to pay money. I don't have control over whether you pay me money. I mean, this is like your voluntary action. But see, I'm just kind of putting my hand out there and saying, look, if you want to synchronize with this, if you want to resonate with this, then here we are. Okay? That's how we do it. Same thing with piano. Same thing with music. You know, you put something out there, you're looking for resonance. You know, you have a beat. You have some kind of flow to the music. Somebody's listening to it. See, if you feel that flow in your body, and it's like boo boo doo boo doo boo doo doo boo doo boo 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 doo boo boo. If you feel that flow, other people are going to feel it too. If you don't feel that flow, if it feels like then that's what other people are going to feel. They're not going to want to spend time with you. Okay, because everybody's looking for that ease and that resonance. See, it's kind of your responsibility to do that. You got to find that resonance. You have to make it resonate. Okay? Same thing, you know, you're working with other people. Like, I don't know how you do that. Come on, that's hard. Working with other people, working for other people. It's hard. But it's a thing. It's a thing. So, you want to do it. It's so tempting to look at, to be, when you're a people pleaser, okay, and when you're in an environment with other human beings, you're going to start monitoring their experience. You're going to start trying to micromanage their experience. That's not the idea, okay? You don't want to do that. I'm saying manage your experience, because you have direct access to your experience. You know what it feels like to be you. No one else knows what it feels like to be you, okay? And you don't know what it feels like to be them, but you know what it feels like to be you. So you want to make sure, just like pay attention to that. Pay attention. Does it feel good to be me right now? Okay? And notice the choices that you have. Okay? So like I have this like book light in my hand. Now I could sit here and I can like play with it, which I've been doing. Okay? That feels good. And you're feeling that too. You're feeling the same exact thing. Okay? Because I'm feeling it, and I'm flowing, and I'm resonating with the book light. Bending back and forth. And that's being transmitted to you. Okay? You can't have any other experience. Now if I'm not enjoying this experience, if I'm just stuck, you're going to feel stuck. And you're going to want nothing to do with me. But if I'm not feeling stuck, if I'm feeling like things are moving, you're going to want something to do with me. Especially if you're feeling stuck. I can unstick you. Okay? This is because human beings are social creatures. And we resonate with each other. We've got mirror neurons. When you see me doing something, you feel something. Like you resonate with it. This is why pornography is a thing. This is why stand-up comedy is a thing. We like to see other people that are moving. And when I say moving, I don't just mean like moving, but there's movement happening. Okay? That's what you have to do. So in your business, when you're doing your live, like I'm doing right now, when you're writing, same thing with writing. Or when you make a video, when you invent any kind of experience, number one, make sure that you boop be doo, you and me and you. Okay? You don't have to like me. See, some people aren't going to like me. They're like, who is this guy? But we don't have to worry about that. See, they're resonating too. Okay? If they're like, if a real strong reaction, they're like, what? No, say it isn't so. That's their reaction to me. Because there's some betrayal here. Like, I don't know. This is something that's like, it's close, it's too close. It's too close and yet too far. It's like I'm pointing out something that they don't want to see in themselves. They're resonating with it and they don't like what they're seeing. What are you going to do? But I'm presuming that, I don't care about them. I only care about the people who like me. Okay, so if you like me and you resonate with me, then we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun for everyone. That's how you get the money, okay? When it's fun. It's not about, you see, fun, it's like this word. I got problems with this word because it's like, what? Fun. It's got to be fun. Like, it's like, it's like with piano, okay? I play piano. Fun. Everybody's like, well, it's got to be fun. It can't be too hard. It's like, it's not about being hard. Fun. They have nothing to do with each other. Fun and easy, hard, whatever. Like this, I don't know. Get out of that. It's your responsibility to always make it fun. Now that word has like double meanings. It's not about fun. It's about fun. See, it's a little bit of it's a little tongue-in-cheek. Fun. It's trivial. It's a trivial word. It trivializes it. This is about you monitoring your experience and making sure that it flows, making sure that it keeps moving. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, you get it? You're trying to get people to move with you. It's like dancing. When people are dancing with you, then they're going to pay the money. If they're just sitting there watching, they're like, what? What is he doing? Then they're not going to pay because they're just watching. But when they think like, I could do this too, then they're going to want to be part of it. Okay, so you're always like, you want to take your experience and make it like celebrate it for what it is, and find a way for you to enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy your experience, then no one else, who else is going to enjoy it? Hold on. But if you do enjoy your experience, then, then anyone else could enjoy it too. Not anyone, you understand? It's not about anyone. You're looking for the people who are they're predisposed to enjoying it. If they're not predisposed to enjoying it, then what are you supposed to say? There's nothing you can do about that. Okay? So if you want, like I said, if you've been watching this whole thing, I said this earlier, in my story right now, I'm talking about a program. You can pay me money to have fun. Okay? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you're an entrepreneur like I am, if you're a pianist like I am, or if you have a job working for someone else, this program might be for you. I say might, because you're the one with the might. So, as always, you got to make sure It's about choices, okay? Choices. Always making the right choices. See, if you're, it's like I'm not scripting this. You understand that, right? Of course. Of course. I'm not. I wouldn't be scripting this. Why would I script it? See, that's not fun. It might flow better if it were scripted. But flow is not about scripting. It's about spontaneity. Spontaneity, bitches. What? Michael, you can't talk like that on Instagram, especially when you're on thin ice because of having already violated the community guidelines by sending a DM to somebody. That happened this morning. I don't know when the DM was. Could have been 3 years ago. I have no idea. But a DM that I sent at some point violated the community guidelines according to Instagram. And so I can't send DMs until tomorrow. So, if you want to work together, I can't reply to your DM, but send it anyway. And tell me what you're working on. Tell me what your vision is, where you want it to go, and tell me where you feel stuck. You got to talk about your stuckness, because it's like you got to take the stuckness and convert it into movement. That means you have to talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Okay? 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 Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. See, I'm always searching for the flow. Like it's like my predominant consideration is to make sure that it flows. How it flows. What does the flow feel like? What kind of flow is it? I want total maximal control over that. Because when I have that control, that's complete and total artistry. And I can manipulate your experience. What's up, my man? Is that Joshua? Is that your name? I can't remember. I hope that's it. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for watching. It's nice to be here with you tonight. Okay. So it's all about movement. I look like I'm crazy, right? Like, what is this? This is what you do. This is like a workshop, you know? This is art, okay? You got to get a little messy with it. It can't always be just like pre-planned and prefabricated. Well, I'm going to be posting this video. I might edit it. Maybe I'll take away some of the stupid parts. I don't know. So if you miss any part of this, then you can watch the replay. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm probably going to wrap this up pretty soon because I've been going for a little while now. But let's just to recap quickly. I can't recap because I didn't plan this out. So there's nothing to recap. Okay, because I don't even remember what we even talked about. I just remember that there was the hat. Okay, there is flow, fun, experience, resonance, Your job as an artist, your job as a business owner, as a piano player. I've got people who follow me for different things, okay? So this is why I kind of address a number of different topics. There's a reason that I talk about all these different topics, because they have commonalities. Creating an experience is something that one does in a number of different fields. So experience creating, hypnosis, is, if you're a magician, the principles are always the same. And I can't enumerate those principles because I don't know what the principles are. But I'm telling you what the principles are. The first principle is flexibility. You want to be free to always be adapting to the situation. You got to be more flexible than the other guy. You have to be more adaptable. Because real life changes. And when someone else can't adapt, but you can adapt, you win. Flexibility, adaptation, is the result of being aware, of having your senses open and expanded so that you can take in new information. That's how you do it. That's how you adapt. You're more in touch with the environment than anyone else. That's why you meditate. Because meditation gets you in touch with your senses. Okay? It's all about awareness. And then from there, you get the flexibility. From there, you develop skill. From there, you can excel in business. You can excel in art. You can excel in audience manipulation. You're not controlling other people. You're creating resonance, giving people an opportunity to resonate with what you're doing. They're the ones making the decision. They're the ones making the choice to get on your train. So do it. Okay? Any questions before we wrap this up? I know this stuff is a little esoteric. It's a little, maybe it sounds philosophical. But I would urge you not to be philosophical with it, not to be detached from it. I would urge you to go live yourself, like I'm doing, and try it out. Or you can record a video and try it out and see for yourself. Try to get in touch with that immediacy, viewing it as an improvisation. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo, boo. Okay? Alright, well, thank you for joining me this evening. I will be posting the replay in a little bit, and I hope that you carry this forward into your own endeavors, in your own hard work, serious work, and I hope you make some cool shit happen. I wish you a good evening.